Adam Christ from MyMMAnews.com, being joined by Mario Diaz, who will be taking on Ashton Heffner at U.S.K.A. Muay Thai in the Cage this Saturday, June 26th. It's going down in Newcastle, Delaware, just a little bit of ways away from where we are right now. We're at Jack's Kickboxing, where my man Mario trains. Mario, first and foremost, how are you, brother?
Good, man.
It's a pleasure to meet you. First time getting a chance to talk to you. It's fight week. How you feeling?
I feel great, honestly. I feel like I put in all the right work leading up to this.
So I know your trainer very well. I know this gym very well. So what brought you into Newark, Delaware to train? We were talking a little bit off camera. You said you are more of a boxing fanatic, but here you are taking a kick or a Muay Thai bout. So where does the two coincide? What got you into training?
Oh, my friend Cameron Keys, he was here since a little kid, since he was like 5, and one day he just up and brought me in here. Was like, hey, you wanna come start training and fighting? And I was so with it because I've always had that fight in me per se, because I've always wanted to take up some type of combat sport, and it was just a perfect opportunity. And so, given that he brought me here to a kickboxing gym, it's pretty much what I had to do,
Right. So you seem like such a nice kid, but you say that you've always wanted to pursue combat sports. So it makes me curious. Were you a fighter outside of the gym growing up, or was it more you kept it peacefully, kept it clean, and but then when you got in the gym, you knew you had that fighter spirit, and you was what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So once you got here and you made the transition, you started getting your combat sports training in. You're taking your Muay Thai bout. So can you tell me when you got into this gym, Jack's gym, when you first started to now? What has the transition process been like?
Like training wise?
Just training wise. When you first got in here, you said you almost had a first fight. You laid off of that one. Now you're taking this bout. Just tell me from when you first got in here to now how it's gone.
Well, my friend always told me that I was better than most people when I first started. So like, I took that as I took it with me. Like I carried it with confidence, and so I knew if I just put the time and effort in, I'd be able to get to where I can envision myself, and so it was just a lot of hard work and actually obsessing over proper technique and stuff, watching fights, watching technique videos, stuff like that to really perfect my craft per se, and yeah, that was it. Just really involved with it, like 24/7. Not even just at the gym.
Yeah, and that's awesome too, because when I was talking to Brima just a little bit when you were more cooling down and everything, and the first thing I told you I said this, I was like, that kid's legs are long as hell. He's getting ready for a Muay Thai bout. The knees are there, obviously head kicks for days, and he was like, dude, the kid's a full package. He soaks everything up like a sponge. Really eager to see how he's going to perform. So now that it's fight week, you're getting in there for the first time. Ashton Heffner, he has a little bit more experience as far as you go, as far as in-ring experience. So what do you know about Ashton as a fighter, and how do you feel going against somebody that does have experience?
Like I told you before, I watched his first bout. I think he has good technique. I'm not going to take anything away from him. But watching that fight, I feel like I have more to offer, more to bring, and I'll be able to use that to my advantage. But like I said, he's a good technical fighter. I'll give him that. And it won't be easy, but I feel like I got it.
I won't ask your game plan. Clearly, you wouldn't give that away anyway. But I will ask, what do you see that you feel like you can thrive over him? What tools do you think that you have over him?
My boxing.
Boxing?
Like my hands, He's a Thai fighter. He's like a strictly Thai fighter. So he throws more leg kicks than hands, and I feel like I can exploit that. Use it to my advantage.
How are your nerves going into this bout? I remember making my debut. I remember the nerves just ups and downs. You go from excitement to scared. You go from wanting it to be over. And I mean, I've talked to Brima so many times, and now obviously him being pro, it's just another day in the office. But this being your debut bout, how are your nerves getting ready to get in there and just fight another human?
Well, like you said, it's up and down. Like sometimes I'm like, I got this, I got this. Other days it's just like, oh shit, it's just happening. It's happening. But nah, right now I feel very level-headed and just ready to perform, because I'm eager to see how I perform when I'm put under the spotlight.
How do you feel that you match up as far as when I was talking to Brahma yet again, he was saying that he put you in there with a lot of the advanced guys in here. Just knowing this gym, I know a lot of the advanced guys in here. Taylor Surtees Pierce, Brahma, himself. There's Big Jack out there who's training right now. There's a ton of technical and strong guys here. So for him to say he's throwing you in there with the advanced guys, he must feel that confident about your skills. So that has to feel good taking that into the ring with you. Tell me, how's that feel having him in your corner?
Yeah, it feels great because, we talked about this off camera. Brahma's a great dude.
Yeah.
And to have that respect from him and, like, that acknowledgement from him, it feels great. And it's another boost of confidence as well to know.
Are you looking to stay active this year? Or what are you looking to do with your fight career? You said that you want to gear it more towards boxing, but do you have any set amount of fights you want to take this year? Do you know how active you're looking to stay?
I'm actually already signed up for the W.K.A. Nationals that's coming to Delaware. I'm looking towards that, and I'm looking to fight at least one more time by the end of the year.
Nice. So if I had to ask you, bold and just Babe Ruth, call your shot right now. What's your prediction, man? How are you going to take Ashton Heffner out on fight night? Just a few days away. How you take him out?
Either a kick to the body or a kick to the head.
Knockout.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to pick a round? Do you want to be so bold?
Nah, I won't pick a round.
All right, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing your debut, man. As I was watching you just out there a little bit, it seemed like you got everything together. You seem calm. You seem collected. You seem like you're ready to go. So I'm very eager to see you under the bright lights of U.S.K.A., a great organization me and Brian know very well. So nothing but luck to you, man. I appreciate your time, and good luck, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
There he goes, Mario Diaz. He has taken on Ashton Heffner this Saturday, June 26th at U.S.K.A. Muay Thai in the Cage, going down in Newcastle, Delaware. For my man Mario Diaz, I am Adam Christ. Make sure you keep a lock to mymmanews.com for all your fight news needs.